What's up everyone and welcome to the club. In today's video I'll be showing you step by step on how to draw Akko from Little Witch Academia. Now the first thing we want to do is start in the center of our page with the eyes. So we'll move over to the left side, draw in a circle, starting from the very top. Just going to work our way down towards the bottom, and then back up towards the top. Now let's leave a gap in the center and draw the same thing on the right. So we want to line up the top of the circle, come all the way down towards the same height, and then back up towards the top. Now we're going to add two smaller circles on the inside for the iris, but we want to push them in. So starting on the inside edge of the left eye, curve up and around, leaving a gap on the outside, and then come down and then in. Let's do the same thing over on the right. Let's add a small circle on top left of each eye for the highlight. So up against the edge of the eye, it's going to curve around, then back out. We'll line this up on the right and do the same thing. And then we're going to add a small circle in the center of the iris for the pupil. So we'll start underneath the highlight. We're just going to tuck this in underneath, curve around, and then back out. Do the same thing on the right side. Then we're going to go in and fill the pupils in black. Now we want to thicken up the upper eyelid. So starting on the side of the eye, we're just going to taper this up. So go a little bit higher along the top, and then pull that down and then in. We're going to fill that outer area in black. Let's do the same thing over on the right. Starting from the top, just going to taper this up, round it out, and then come down and then in towards the side of the eye, and we'll fill that all in black. Let's add 3 eyelashes on either side. Starting from the very top, we draw a short line going up, and do the same thing on the right. Now we're going to step out and we're going to angle this out, sort of aiming towards the center of the pupil. And we'll do that one more time, stepping out and aiming towards the center of the pupil. From the bottom edge of the eyes, we're going to step in towards the middle and draw the bottom of the nose. Starting from the left, we're going to curve down and then up. And then we'll step up and draw a short curve in the opposite direction from the bridge of the nose. And then we're going to move down again and draw in the mouth. Starting over on the left, we're going to draw a curve coming down and then back up on the right. Let's move out and draw in the lower half of the head. From the eye, we're going to step out towards the left and draw a large half circle, curving down underneath the mouth. I'm just going to pull this up towards the right beside the eye. Now we want to bump out the top side of the head. Starting from the left side, we're going to curve out and then up. And do the same thing on the right, curving out and up towards the same height. And then we're going to connect the top of the head with a curve. Let's start on the left, we're going to curve up into the middle, and then bring this down on the right side. Go back over towards the left side. On top of the cheek, we're just going to curve up over the eye in towards the edge of the hat. And then from that same spot, we curve down and then across towards the right. Now we want to draw the bottom edge of the bang going across, just over the right eye. So we go up. Let's stop here and add a notch. We're going to draw an upside down V. And then we'll continue across and out towards the side of the head. Let's add a little bit more texture along the hair. Starting up here, we're going to draw a curve going up and then over toward the left. We'll step out and draw a shorter curve. Let's add an eyebrow above the left eye. Starting on the outside, we're going to draw a curve going up and then down in behind the hair bang. Now I'm going to add some hair coming down along the right side. So let's start at the very top, go straight down, and we're going to bend this out towards the right. Now I'm going to flatten off the bottom, Draw a straight line, going down. Now right here, I just want to add a notch. I'm going to go up and then back down, like an upside down V. And we're going to continue that line coming down. Now I'm just going to pull that up underneath the head. We just want to taper this line going up underneath the head. Let's add in the ears. From the top of the cheek, we're going to step up. We're going to curve up, round out the ear, come down, and then in behind the head. And we're going to line this up over on the right side. And this is going to go in behind the hair. It's going to curve around, down, and then in. Let's add the fold in the ear. From the top of the cheek, we're just going to curve up and then out. Let's draw on that large hat brim. Starting from the side of the ear on the left, we curve out and then up. Just going to round this out, come up and then in towards the top. And from the top, we're going to round this out, come down and out towards the right side. Go across, come down, and then out to right about here. Let's round up the end and come down and in behind the right ear. Let's move up and draw on the top of the hat. We want to line the outside of the hat with the center of the eye on the left. So right up here, we're going to curve up and then bend that out. And then from here, it's going to curve in and then down. Again, aiming towards the center of the right eye. Now over on the right side, we're going to draw a half circle. Starting from the left, curve up. I'm going to leave a gap in the middle, continue down and out on the right side. And then from the inside, we're going to draw a point, going up and then back down. Let's draw on the inside. We're going to step in, draw a smaller half circle, leaving a gap right in the middle. And then from the inside, we're going to come down and then up like a V. Let's draw on the strap. We want to take this curve and just duplicate it up above. We're going to go in behind that buckle, continue over on the right side. Now that we complete the head, let's move down and draw on the body. We start with the collar strap first. So in the center, we draw a straight line going across along the top. We'll step down, draw that same length line. Now let's close off the ends with a straight line. From the top corner is going to curve out the collar. So let's start on the left. We're going to go out and then up underneath the head. And we're going to do the same thing on the right side. Let's go back to the center of the strap. We draw a straight line going up and out toward the left and then the right. Let's add the shirt collar. In the center underneath the chin, we're going to curve down and out towards the left, go back to the center, curve down and out towards the right. Let's add a small half circle to the end of the strap. Starting from the top, curve out and then back in. And the same thing on the right. Now I'm going to draw on the side of the body. From the top of the collar, we're going to step down and curve out and then down towards the hip. We'll line this up on the right, curve out and down towards the right. Now let's connect the hips with the curve, the bottom of the belt. Going down and then up. And from the hip, we're going to step up and draw that same curve from the top of the belt, coming down and then back up. Now we're going to add the sides of the belt buckle. Leaving a gap in the middle and draw two straight lines, one on the left and then one on the right. From the left side of the buckle, we're going to step in, leave a gap along the top and bottom. We're going to draw a short line coming down. Let's do the same thing on the right side. Now we're going to connect the top and bottom with a half circle, curving in and out. And the same thing on the right side. Now we want to trace the inside of these curves along the top and bottom. So let's start on the left side. We're going to curve in and down towards the middle, curve up and then out towards the right. We want to take that and flip it over along the bottom. Starting on the left, we're going to curve in and then up, curve down and then out. Let's go back to the outside corners of the belt and draw two straight lines coming down towards the bottom of the skirt. And down and out toward the left, and then the right. And then we're going to connect the bottoms with a curve. Starting from the left, come down, and then up. Let's continue working down with the legs. We're going to leave a gap in the center. Over on the left side, we're going to draw a curve going out and then down. Go to the right, curve out and down, just lining up the height. From the ankles, we're just going to curve in and then down towards the bottom of the foot on either side. Now let's round out the bottom of the feet. From the toe, we're going to curve down and then up towards the heel. And then do the same thing on the right side. And then from the heel on, follow that same curve of the inside of the leg, going up underneath. Now the toes of the shoe are curled up, so we're going to see the bottom edge of the foot. Starting back at the ankle, curve down and then out towards the bottom of the foot. Go to the right, and we'll do the same thing. And then from the heel, we're going to curve up and then in toward the tip of the toe. Let's draw that same curve just up above. You step up, just curve across. Now we're going to move up and draw the top edge of the boot. Starting on the left, curve down and then back up. Line this up on the right and do the same thing. Let's move back up and draw on the arms. We're going to have the arms on the hips. So from the top of the body, we're going to step down, draw a straight line going out and down on either side. And then from the inside of the elbow, we're going to do a slight overlap. We're going to step out, curve down and in towards the side of the body. Let's draw the inside of the sleeve. Starting from the top, we're going to curve out and then all the way down towards the bottom. Now from the bottom of the sleeve, we want to taper the arm going up towards the elbow. So start out here, curve out, and then up. We just want to line up with the inside of the elbow. And then from the elbow, we're going to curve the arm going up and then in behind the collar, just underneath the head. And then we're going to fold the hand in behind the hips. Starting out here, we're just going to draw a short curve, coming down and up, leaving a gap beside the belt. Now at the bottom curve, we're going to come down and then in behind the side of the hip. Let's go back to the bottom of the sleeve. Just want to curve this in and then up underneath the hands. Now we're going to move back up and draw the hair in behind the body. So let's start underneath the left earlobe. Start by coming straight down, going out, and then bending that back down. Let's go over towards the right side. Just underneath this notch, we're going to curve out and then down towards the same height. Now from this point, you curve up and then in. Do the same thing on the right. Now let's pull this line back down. Coming out and then down. And then from the bottom, we're just going to curve this down and then in behind the arm. Do the same thing on the right side. And that's pretty much it. There we have it. There's Akko from Little Witch Academia. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. Make sure you subscribe and send me your requests in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon.